着急，快去把我的高个子买走了！你不是买我的高个子吗？
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. And the shots! They've scored! Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That was a given. It always was. Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered. Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. 国王掉了去，妈的，国王把他当猪在打。都是我的奴隶，好吧？哈，他的后卫都是奴隶，黑奴，他妈的！他可能弄死他，可能。Kaká powering forward here. Can he get away here? Now it's Hullet. 他妈肯定比凯恩厉害呀，国王。看数据嘛。我这个是新版国王，新版国王。新国王圣母力量99。双数90，盘带9双，盘带全90。身体90，猛的一逼啊！要不发群里吗？他的风格是那个，他的风格是那个什么 ，culture 的。看到没有？看到没有，虎哥？蜻蜓点水，就这么轻松。And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. Yeah, when you're hit on the counter attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and no taste. 老番这种小逼，我操，按着揍好吧。你看我在 Arena 去淘了2个宝回来，屌不屌？200块钱组成了一个主力阵容。阿卡冲起来，谁能防得住？马尔蒂尼厉害，我操！慌了，慌了，他慌了。我操，这个就防得好，操！
Now it's Rooney, and that's been intercepted. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Great vision. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
梅西一走，他妈的球队一下就变脏死了呀！我操！苏米切尔真厉害呀，虎哥！他妈的，你这是放虎归山呀！
Cantona might just make this. And claimed it back swiftly. Robson. Now it's Dembele. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. De Jong. Dembele receives it in a good position here. And it's Iwobi. And here's Rooney. Threads one in. Iniesta. Dembele. And it's De Jong. Chooses to go crossfield. Iwobi.
That's good play from him.
这是什？伊沃比，我操！伊沃比的是谁呀、伊沃比，什么档次的伊沃比？
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he welcomes it in.
呀，怎么传这儿去了？
Pull it. And it's De Jong. And Caicedo. Chiellini. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
他妈的，我沙利巴冲到他的内斯坦面前抢球去了，我操！
Bragantino really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intensity.
看一下虎哥，看一下国王，
It has been a remarkable
让你看一下国王有多牛逼，好吧？
And two between them at half time.
传个皮爆，然后把艾瑞这条线给拿过来了，卡卡加国王。
And he's forced to go back.
干嘛你想啊？
Caicedo. Portugal finding their passes.
走开！
Iniesta. Now it's Cantona. Kaká. Oh, this is a terrific run. And he's managed to get free. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He's tried one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Iniesta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you...
Chance! Relentless!
Kaká!
Just relentless!
Kaká!
And the lead is
法超足球赛是适合我的足球赛，我操他妈的，梅西他妈跟软蛋一样，我操！
calm under pressure, and he managed to
就是要干，
fine finish.
狂冲狂灌。
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cozy.
我操你妈逼！
And they're back on the ball again. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Fires it in low. Just about up to the hour now.
Bragantino have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
De Jong. And this is Rooney.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So nearly the perfect ball. Iniesta, the specialist in tearing teams apart. That is good strength. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Rooney. That's a cute ball. And this is Hullet. Saliba with the clearance. Ball is over the line.
妈的，我那个也是95的身体，好吧？沙里巴超级巨星。
He is just caressing the ball. Real chance here. Tries a shot. They want to be quick to recover this.
又向着禁区里面混。
Defending was strong and firm. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Nakata is fouled.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ribéry.
这么漂亮的合球变向。
Iwobi. And it's Iwobi. And Caicedo. And here's Hullet. Oh, such a... He's having a go! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And that has been clubbed away. Dembele.
我操！
And here's Rooney. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
敢抢我的球员，我操！
Rooney is standing over this one. So the perfect chance to get one back. Rooney! Oh, nicely intercepted. Caicedo. And it's Gerrard. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
硬不硬？就问硬不硬？沙里巴一来，他妈的钢筋铁骨，我操！
Corner number 3 coming up. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. Oh, that real chance! Sensational from Haaland!
Haaland!
It is a gem! An absolute gem! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
It's become a case of men against boys.
我操！再又干一个进去。
And that is that.
谁得了古里特的老克桑呀？
One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Dembele picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter.
双拳难敌四腿呀！ 单箭头的骨力头咋打得动我的钢铁后防线嘛？啊！你是谁呀？单箭头的骨力头咋打得动我的钢铁后防线嘛？啊！不行。
教你们怎么听说啊？3万万国不能急，那题不能急了。
虎哥，快来！你的苏梅切尔都没了，家都被偷了，我操！你没了苏梅切尔的，他妈的虎哥就是小虎仔呀，小猫咪呀！
1月20日，在瑞士达沃斯世界经济论坛第56届年会上，欧盟主席冯德莱恩发表了主题为“对话精神”的讲话。1月20日，在瑞士达沃斯世界经济论坛第56届年会上，欧盟主席冯德莱恩发表了主题为“对话精神”的讲话。他是这样说的：“陛下、各位阁下、女士们、先生们，事实上，自第一次达沃斯会议以来，已经过去了56年。创始人特劳斯·施瓦布的想法是创建一个平台，来讨论当下的问题和理念。当然，自1971年以来，世界已经彻底改变了，但达沃斯最初的理念依然存在，正如我们在刚才的演讲中听到的那样。因此，我很高兴你们回归本源，以今年的主题“对话精神”作为焦点，因为在当今这个比以往任何时候都更加分裂和纷争的世界，这种精神尤为重要。1971年是作为尼克松冲击的一年，美国决定将美元与黄金脱钩，这一决定瞬间动摇了布雷顿森林体系的基础，以及战后建立的整个全球经济。后来的冒犯有所谓前不一样的美利坚词，没什么意义，是没什么意义。
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
你的
nicely.
AI 比我的 AI
Gorgeous,
版
gorgeous
本要低一
evening.
点，
The
我
skies
操！
are clear.
你
The
这是
noise
1.0的
is
AI，我的是
perfect.
2.0的 AI，
Atmosphere from
我的
Naesl.
跑得快一点。
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Begley.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
他妈的，是我在传球吗？
There's nothing quite like
我
match
操，
day,
虎哥怎么有
especially
阿劳霍
here.
呀？
This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. But if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Raul. And here's Kane. He's chosen to go back. And it's Vitinha. And here's Kane. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rodri cannot be beaten that easily. Well, they've got it again. And they've got a throw. Takahiro Tomiyasu, a man who certainly had his moments in the 23-24 season, as did his team.
Yeah, he really made a difference in a very famous victory against their title rivals from Manchester.
The one where the manager beat his old master.
It was a win that really boosted their title credentials, making a lot of fun.
Tries a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Okay, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Dembele. That has been cut short. And smartly reclaimed. Raul. Stojkovic. Stojkovic with a definite foul there.
我以为我犯规了。
Still goalless. And here's Dembele. Vitinha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Great chance!
帅不帅，虎哥？帅不帅？
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Bragantino are such an adept counter-attacking
啊！
team.
你们绿卡他妈的来防老是卡卡，我操！
A few seconds was all it took for them.
我绿卡来防我卡卡是吧？看不起我是吧？
And it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And here's Cantona. He's picked his way through. A big chance! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
This is Dembele. It's a pretty loose pass. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, it's played into the area. Maldini tries to clear. Raul. Now Van Bommel. Now it's Kane. Raul. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Knocks it into space. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Kaká. Oh, that's fabulous. Now this shooting chance.
谁出击卡卡？
Utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to play it through, and he whips it in. Petralda deals with that comfortably. Stojkovic. Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Semenyo. Oh, this is a terrific run. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Lovely pass, but
走开，虎哥！
Michael.
现在的后防线升级了。
Michael. Great vision. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Semenyo. And that'll be the
Simon
start
Yo.
of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. If you have just joined us,
小维蒂尼亚，我说卡卡，我操，卡卡是谁？
Kaka, he is onto this. A well cut out.
死你妈，转晕了，我操！
Raul. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. It's played through for him. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Denmark clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shot, surely!
我操，这一球都扑出来了，
And that
你
has
妈！
been cleared. He's not got that quite right. Van Bommel. It's Rui Costa. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Semenyo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tomiyasu does really well to win the ball there.
我说里杰卡尔德呢？
Denmark appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Danger averted for now. That is good alertness. Some resolute defending there. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Kaka. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Strong running down that left flank. Araujo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Maicon's cross. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in space and looking for options. Robson. Vitinha. Raul. Now Van Bommel. And here's Cantona. Great ball, and he's in here. Stojkovic. Kane. Tries to pass it through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Cantona. Looking to play him in. They've got a corner here. This is the second corner of the game. Semenyo! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Semenyo really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Araujo. Van Bommel. Rui Costa. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Kaka. Shot could be on, and he's managed to get free. Tomiyasu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Van Bommel. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Kaká. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot. Takes a shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Hey, can you see my screen? Thank you. So yeah, first, I will show some performance test from the engineering team. Hey, can you see my screen? Thank you. So yeah, first, I will show some performance test from the.
就
妈的，如果主机是副机是这个效果，那就基本上那就不需要提了。只能回来再干实了啊！在那边没办法，那也太高了，我操！
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Kane. Iniesta. And here's Dembele. Out to the right. He's on it. Can he get away? Ball swung in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Pressure stays on. It is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts, and basically let them attack it.
And they've got rid. And he shoots! And that's off target. Stood up well to him there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Lahm picks it up out wide. Lahm delivers. Up he goes! Off the bar! There it is! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now this could be a chance. Knocks it out wide. And it's Rodri. Now who's going to be first to this? Trauda. Now that's well seen too. Tries to play it through. That looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Iniesta. Raul. Now it's Kane. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Cantona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Kane. Van der Ven defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's picked his way through. Chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nicely intercepted. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. And it's Iniesta. Rodri. Good ball, good take. Robson. And here's Cantona. Threads one in. Decent chance! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Raul. Stojkovic. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
And now,
it's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Kane! Great football, shot and save. It's their second corner of the game. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rui Costa. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here, showing good feet. Now it's Rodri. Now it's Dembele. Denmark can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, it's hit the post! And he should have made it fall.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Petrauda. Raul. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rui Costa does well to get it back. Now it's Raul. Now it's Stojkovic. He's got away. And that was very necessary. Robson.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Kaka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Dembele. He could be in here. Chance, surely! No mistake! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
OK 了，对不对？
这个不是一般的慢，我操，这太慢了，没办法，没办法。